Hello everybody. Now back to the second part of the Leica M4-2, which I have to assemble again after the little arrow at the shutter. So now I can explain what's really wrong. So hang on. Here we go. The problem was when winding. Now the camera works great, even at the slow part, as you can see. The problem was that the advance gear was what do you say? It was move 102 T's because of something went wrong with this camera. But it's actually easy to fix. So one, you can wind the shutter, the camera, by doing so. And then if the winder, film advance winder, sits wrong, then it's easy to lift up this little gear and then get it to the right teeth. Now it works great every single time. So by by advance the camera, by moving this, see what's happened inside here. Now it fully advanced. But if the wheel here maybe not is fully advanced, now lifting up this one just a little and move the winder wheel here as long as it can, and then let the spring press it down and just move a little, do a little movement so it fits correct. Now then you have to, maybe you have to do it twice so it fits correct. It's also a good thing to see this round here, this notch have to sit correct when the camera is advanced correct. So this one, this little finger here, can go up through the notch here. If the camera is not advanced correct, it will maybe sit here, and then it's not possible to press the shutter button and the shutter will work because it's not fully advanced. So you see, we do it again. Advance, 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 and then it comes here. But you see, you cannot advance, press your shutter button and open the shutter, because it's not fully advanced. So do it correctly. Now it's possible. One thing is, I have to mention too, some Leica cameras need to have the two screws tightened here, because it will over time get loose. So it's easy to do. Here I already have tightened the screws. This camera doesn't have a self-timer. It should actually sit here, but it doesn't. So now it's ready to be assembled again, and now working. I don't know how long, but it will. It's a good thing to mention that the frame line shifter, which sits here and work like this way. So when put in the camera again, you have to press like this against each side inside to have it will make it easier to put the camera back. So you do this here, and press it back in. And then it just needs some force. There's also one thing you have to do. Press down the wheel for the focus system, and then it should be easy to just put in. It can be a little tricky, but and then another thing to mention, the spring that have something to do with the film counter, it has to be put in correct. So if you can see down here, maybe, I hope so, not easy, but this little arm have to go into the I think I can open it again and maybe make it easier to see what's happened. You see, this little arm has to go into the little arm here. So it has to be connected here. Now, put it back in. Remember this one. Put it in. And put this one in here. So it will fit proper. Sometimes it isn't easy. and then screw in the first, the button part. Now we actually can put in the take out reel. Which have to sit correct. So you see, it's not completely round because here in the take up part is not fully round, so it has to sit correct. And let it over and just hopefully put it back in. It's not easy with a camera, but so it is. And then the screw, the big head. Then you need a longer screwdriver. Then has to go to the very bottom. Then we need do another try. Sometimes it's not easy to put back in the camera. But here we are. Need some patience. So now that was the